Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and I want to give my thoughts on Arc System Works' most anticipating fighting game. No, not Dragon Ball Fighter, that is anticipating, but that's actually published by Namco Bandai. Different story, I'm already talked about it. The game looking good, if you want to know more about it. Miles923, aka Maximilian Dude, a fighting aficionado. He does in his YouTube channel, he does talk about the game, so you can just look at his. It's probably the same thing in my opinion, minus the FGC part. So anyway, but I want to talk about the game that's going to be the first game that will be published by Arc System Works. Yes, not Axis Games anymore in this one, and I'm going to explain that later on in this video. But first is I want to talk about something like Central Fiction. In my main channel I did a video about I got a BlazBlue game, but it's the Asia territory, the Asia version. There's an American version, I just prefer that one. Like I said, region free. If you want to know about that, links is on the description box. So one of the complaints I had was, and I did talk about it like way, I think even prior to November of 2016, is that Central Fiction doesn't have a dub. Right? Basically, Wednesday Night Fight did their casual segment. A guy from Axie Game was there, and they addressed it. Okay, then at the time I'm like, okay, I don't believe them. Maybe they're just pointing fingers. But I guess it is sort of becoming fruition because Arc System Works did announce that starting in 2018, they will have their own Western branch. They will be starting to publish their own games. In the business part, it's probably beneficial for Arc System Works. There's no more middlemen. They have full control. And remember what the guy did say in ASCII Games? Any localization they did ever since Continuum Shift Extend or even Continuum Shift, all the localization was done by Arc System Works, including voices, I guess. Maybe that is true. Alright, so I'll be talking more about that. But the reason I want to do a side story here, because the thing that I always wanted was, I hope there's a paid DLC for Central Fiction. I've been saying that. Patrick Sage said that we'd like if there is. Katrina V, same boat. You know, $20, $30, because I know voice is expensive. But I want to point out, again, I did talk about it on that video, NIS America with their latest game. And I said it before, the story was, the localization, the script, the voices were bad. I guess it was bad. I don't have the game, didn't really see the YouTube, too busy, but it was so bad, it was so terrible that the president of NIS America said, you know what, we screwed up, we're gonna make up for it using their own funds rather than profit from the game. They reworked the script, they reworked the voice, they reworked the localization, and it's gonna be a free update. So you're gonna say, wow, that's, commendable for them. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna cost them a lot of money, but at least they're willing to do it. And that's what I'm saying to Arc System Works. Heck, Tecmo Koei, Namco Bandai. Why is it easy to provide a Japanese DLC voice pack and even for free to some extent? I know Nintendo kind of been doing it. Again, commendable, don't really care. Why can't it be other around? And I'm already saying, hey, look, I'm willing to pay money for it. A paid English dub. I just don't get it. If NIS America is willing to do this stuff and they're like a smaller company than those other ones, why can't you? I'm just saying it's a mystery there. So props to NIS America what they did. Highly got respect for them. Always like the company, what they do. Publishing, of course, the publishing, because they always love their policy that they always have to put dub in their Japanese game. I always love that. Atlas used to do that, but then they had retracted for financial reason. Kind of understand. A different story, but the gist of it is, Index, their bigger company, filed a bankruptcy, so you can understand. Tecmo Koei was in the same boat at one point. Namco Bandai, the Bandai part also. So probably gonna be a different story. It'll be a different vlog on that one. All right, so with that, I really now want to give my thoughts on the BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, the game, how they offer, what they're gonna offer, and when it's gonna be released. Alright, so a little bit of disclaimer about this video. So in the beginning, I kind of talk about an introduction to BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and this is going to be part 2, but unfortunately this is recorded on January 16, 2018, after the announcement from a Arc System tournament event about BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. So either the timing was right or it was just me being that didn't have time. Okay, fine, lazy. I was lazy. I do apologize. I'm lazy. I was gonna give my thoughts about the game, and before this announcement, I was really hyped about the game. It's a BlazBlue type game. It's a crossover game. You're putting characters from a non-Japanese franchise, RWBY, to this game. So I was excited, like, wow, maybe there's gonna be a lot of characters. King of Fighters 14, a lot of characters. Excuse me. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Very excuse me. And actually a lot of characters. Granted, it was DLC. And then Ultra Street Fighter 4 eventually did have a lot of characters. So you say, okay, it's a crossover. Maybe in the beginning they're not going to be a Capcom. There's going to be a lot of characters from the game to worth $60 because it's a fan service, a lot of crossover. If you franchise of the three games that the Arc System did. But after the event, unfortunately, they made some announcement that it was really, really bad in my opinion, and I don't even know what Arc System was thinking about it, but oh my gosh. So now there's gonna be a change here. So unfortunately, like I said, original plan was before even I heard about this news, I was gonna try to see the good about the game. I was hyped about it. Unfortunately, not the situation. Even so, you saw my previous videos on my main channel about the BlazBlue adventure, and of course me basically ranting on Central Fiction not having English dub like 2 years ago. I still stick to my opinion, but now I think this is more it is coming through of what's happening. And unfortunately now, I was gonna, believe it or not, I was gonna think about buying this at day one, pre-order it on Amazon because I get 20% off, but now I'm gonna hold it off because it is utterly ridiculous in this one. Yeah, so basically this video, not only I'm going to give my rant now, my opinion and rant, it is a response to Matt Siemens from Yo Videogames. He did a video about this. Heck, I even saw his Twitter and I agree 100% what he said on the Twitter and on his video. The link's going to be in the description box about this if I remember. Sometimes I don't, apologies. But I do agree with him 100%. So, oh my god, so yeah, really shame what's happening. So what am I talking about? BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, what's the controversy? So this is gonna be a response to Matt Siemens on the controversy. So of course, like I said before, I was so hyped about this game, but unfortunately now after their layout of the game, I don't know yet. So again, so I'm gonna recap what I'm just talking about here, and that is BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle will have 20 roster in the base game, and then 20 more DLC. And the first DLC character they announced was Blake Belladonna from RWBY. Alright, so already there's a problem. So I'm gonna explain the first problem here is the RWBY character. Okay, if you're a fan of RWBY, then you know what I'm talking about. For people who don't know about RWBY and what the deal is, okay, first thing, a little backstory what RWBY is. It's an American cartoon with anime influence. It was made in America. This is made in the West by the guy named Monty. I forgot his last name. Wayne, something like that. I do apologize. I watched the show. It's pretty good. The idea behind it, it felt like it does fit in the BlazBlue universe. And of course, the reason why it's called RWBY is there are 4 team of hunter or huntresses. That's the whole point. And RWBY basically stands for, well, you can say red, white, black, and yellow. Some people call it because the character sort of has those colors, but it's basically R. It stands for RWBY. Ruby Rose, the main character. She uses a side. And then white is W. Weiss Schwarzen. Kind of forgot a bit there. I'm thinking of it on top of my head. She's a left-handed ice fencer. That's her weapon. She can summon ice monsters. And then B. Black. Blake Belladonna. She uses some sort of chain sickle / gun. And I forgot what her kind. And Because there's another kind besides humans. I forgot what it is. Darn, I've been watching the show, but I forgot. But let's just say beast people, beastmen. That's what she is. Again, I'm just getting more into the lore. And then the last one is Yellow. Why is Yang, Ruby's sister, and she's blonde, but she's good with a hat. That's the main 4 characters of RWBY. And only having 2 of them in the base and the other 2 being a DLC, kind of ridiculous. Because the reason is, when people think, for the fans, when they think of RWBY, at least there's 4 characters. And now it's splitting only to 2. So I'm guessing here that you're not going to put a lot of RWBY characters in this game. You're probably going to have only 4 and that's it. And I think that's kind of a bit sucky. And for the people who are a fan of RWBY that they want to see this game, now they kind of feel like, wow, there's not a lot of RWBY representation here because you only have 4. Because I was thinking about it, I was talking to some of my friends here, maybe they'll have 8, maybe they'll have Team Jupiter. I forgot their name, but it's another team, maybe 8. And then maybe the DLC characters could be Crow, Raven, Aspen, and if you don't know who those are like other characters, more supportive, but they're badass, let's just say that. So that's a part of RWBY, and that is a problem. If you have only 2 in the base and 2 DLC, I'm guessing you're only going to put 4 RWBY characters in, that's it. So it's already no problem. Second, kind of like what Matt said, yes, Arc System work are not that big. They're not Capcom, they're not Square Enix, they're not Namco Bandai. Their game may be popular, but I hate to say it, I have to agree with Matt here, they tend not to sell. That is not a joke. They tend not to sell. And when I say I may be a fan of BlazBlue game, but at the same time, I am not getting them at full price at $60 when they first come out. Again, if you're a fan, should you pay it full price? Well, if you want to support the company, you got to think in the back of your head. I was always getting them on clearance, so I'm willing to buy in clearance. So maybe I'm not so much of a fan of BlazBlue, but I still love the series. Again, it kind of showed there why. Yes, Arc System game, they tend not to sell a lot. They end up in the bargain bin. They end up cheap. Thus, maybe that's also the reason why Central Fiction didn't have a dub. I mean, they have said before that it was a timing thing that they wanted to bring it as soon as possible. That they're not going to do an English dub in the long run. Even people ask for it. Who knows? Again, kind of dropped the ball, but that's a different story. So, it's again, same here. That's the reason. Second is the price. So, here's the deal. Yeah, the DLC are paid, and in Japan, according to Matt Simmons, it's 58 yen. So roughly, like he said, it is $52. So how much is that going to be in America? Will it be a $50 game? So you're paying $50 for a game, and how much is the DLC? If there's going to, will it be a season pass? If the season pass is $30 and the base game is $50, you're paying for $80. That's kind of concerning there. Even I'm concerned there. The solution there that a lot of people have said, and I agree. If the game is $40 at launch with the 20 characters and the season pass, and that's the keyword, season pass, not individual DLC character, but the season pass, all 20 characters, is $20. So yeah, that's $1 a character. Then maybe they might get away with that. Then it's a $60 game. But if the game costs more than $60, that is going to be a problem there. So why are they even doing this? Like, what makes it right? Like, do they have a plan? They think this is right? Well, again, I don't know. I don't really think what Arc System Work does think. Maybe they just really need more money. And remember, you got to keep in mind also, this is going to be the very first game that Arc System Work US is going to publish it. Yes. From that game on and so on, from what I heard, they might be breaking their ties with ASCII Game for their games. In other words, they're no longer publishing with ASCII Game. And remember the video I did 2 years ago when the guy said that ever since Continuum Shift Extend, it's been Arc System Work doing the localization. Maybe this is the reason why. So again, who knows? but I think still it sucks. Launch of the game, June the 2nd or June the 5th in America. That's too soon. That's too soon. And again, unless the game is $40, this is too soon. Why is it that soon? I was gonna say, take your time, please. If you have to release it in November 2018, heck, even December 2018, by all means, please do it. The way I see it now is, if you're releasing this game at June of 2018, it's just telling me you're once again probably catering to those competitor players who love BlazBlue game. You're not catering to the casual fan, to the whole entire fan who love your game. Story, the art, whatever. Heck, I even gonna go there. The English dub. Are you even gonna put the English dub for this game? I mean, yes, I have heard Wise and Ruby's English voice because again, that's an English character. They're character from Made in America. But again, will this game have English dub? Is it only gonna be the RWBY characters that have English dub and the rest are just Japanese? BlazBlue has an English dub. Persona 4 had an English dub. Granted, UNL doesn't, but that was published by Axie Game Works, or Axie Game, excuse me, and they're not really that big. I can understand where they're coming from because let's just say I knew someone there, believe me or not, I knew someone there who works there, and yeah, they have said it that, yeah, they can't really afford it. It's even a miracle they're able to do Guilty Gear excerpt signed and the BlazBlue game until Central Fiction with the English dub. Commendable, but yeah, they're not that big either. But again, who knows? So again, if the game doesn't have English dub and you're selling this for $50, heck, even $60, then there's something wrong with you. You're basically just now you just look like you're greedy. I don't know what to say. So kind of unfortunate. I was gonna buy this at day one because I want to support Arc System Work and play especially the BlazBlue game. But now I might have to hold back because this is unfortunate. So again, how can you rectify this? Well, one most common thing is if you want to release the game within June 2018 is the base game should be $40 and the DLC with the season pass should be $20 to make it $60. If you can't do that because you know I gotta make more money, then delay the game. As Matt Siemens said, I agree. Delay the flipping game. Wait until third quarter of 2018. Heck, even fourth quarter, November, December. And if you're trying to release this game because of Evo, well, good for you. Once again, you're catering to the competitors and you're alienating your casual fan, kind of like what you did with BlazBlue Central Fiction. It is unfortunate. It sickens me, but I know it's a business. It sucks, but I hope they do delay the game. So that's another solution. Make it $60 total. Delay the flipping game. Or another one is put the characters already in the game and have less DLC characters. That's another thing. Oh my gosh! Like another thing that I agree with Matt, that I understand what Matt's coming from, is like really is it going to be that hard? I thought it's just a bunch of characters they're using shared sprite graphics, and you're just putting a new engine. True. Like I said, the only new and original ones are the RWBY characters: Ruby, Waze, Blake, and of course Yang. That's why they're Team RWBY, and the rest are like what Matt said: hitbox, hurtbox, balancing. Will it go along? Will it fit to those other characters? Like, can Ragnar the Blood Edge work well either against or teaming up with you Narakami or Hyde, or you know, like I said, because again, it is a crossover game. I don't know, but I can understand that part. But again, there's not a lot of work here. It's just it looks like it only is one. Not even the background. There's only one or two new background. Most of the background are based on the older games. Again, and my fear again is, are you going to put English dub? If there's going to be story mode, but if there's no English dub, then it kind of show me you're catering to the competitor. Alright, so yeah, it kind of suck here. It is really unfortunate this is really happening. Okay,
So again, I'm gonna have to wait and see what the announcement in on Arc System Work US, what they're gonna say how much the game is. Again, it's only an announcement in Japan. Maybe it's not in America. I kind of get that. Like I said, if it's $40 on the base and $20 for season pass, then good. I might consider it. If the game is $50 to $60 and your season pass is $30 at least, then you're gonna have a problem there. I don't know what the heck you're gonna do about it. I mean, like I said, just delay the freaking game if you needed more time. And our solution, by the love of all video game, stop. I hate to say it, but try to stop to cater to the competitors. Don't pressure yourself to say, oh, we gotta release this game before Evo and have enough people. If your intention is to put this on Evo, I don't know. I mean, for crying out loud, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, right now, it's up in the air if they're gonna be an Evo in 2018. And that game came out after Evo, and they don't even know. So if you're trying to say, hey, BlazBlue tag cross tag battle should be Evo worthy, you know what? Windjammer is Evo worthy, but that's just my opinion. But if you're gonna go that approach, again, it shows all you care about is esports, the competitors. I don't know what to say, and it's really unfortunate. So yeah, in the end, I do agree with what Matt said. The thing he says, I agree. They should delay the game. They gotta fix this DLC because this is really utterly ridiculous. 20 characters. I mean, for crying out loud, Capcom was bad, but they're not this bad. This is just, wow, I don't even know. So, like I said, if it's a dollar character for the season pass, cool. But if it's more than that, yeah, you got a problem there. Yeah, so that's really unfortunate. My thoughts on BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Like I said, originally I was gonna say some positive things. I was so hyped, but because of that, now my hype is maybe diminishing, and I might just go somewhere else. I mean, I just reordered Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Fighters because I think that's more worthy. Because besides the graphics, yeah, granted it's only like 20 characters. But again, it's a new game. I can understand. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle is not really new. It's just a crossover. And I don't know, the 8 characters, I don't know how much. I think they said it's going to cost more than, like it's $8 or $9 a pop. Because you get a character into costume. I don't know. Well, I just have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm probably going to give a different thoughts about the DLC fighter, like the characters. Why is it necessary? I may not like it, but I know to some extent it is necessary. But really sad, Arc System Work. Really disappointing that this is your approach for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle System. So I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see what happened then. So yeah, those are my thoughts about it. My response to Matt Seawitz of Yo Videogames. So with that, thanks for listening. Alright, this is going to be a follow-up on the BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle update, the DLC controversy. So this particular clip is recorded on January the 26th, 2018. So basically what you're seeing here now is a Twitter from Arc System Work US. Yeah, so I did mention this before, and I'm mentioning this again, that starting with BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, they're going to be the one that's publishing it, no longer Axie Games. Axie Game, I think the one they publishing, the latest one, is the new Uno game under Bird. You know, I don't know the title. And that's going to be the PS4, new characters. Of course, they added new characters. And of course, chances of that being the probably slim because, yeah, Axie Games, they might be lucky that you're able to dub some in the game, which is props. To some extent, they're not a big company, so whatever they publish, they don't really dub game. Again, me personally, I think that bumps me out, but whatever. That's a different story. So sorry for that, a little bit of side note, but you know, kind of get what I'm trying to say here. So basically, what they're saying is that apparently they are well aware. People basically heard their voice. So again, like I said, make noise. You know, express what you feel, give your opinion. let the company know, hey, I don't like this. This is disgusting, etc., etc. Let your voice be heard, and this is what happens. So apparently, I'm gonna read this tweet from Arc System Work Universe. We hear your voices. We will have something to present very soon. Keep an eye out for more information regarding BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle DLC. So, is that going to the right place? I don't know yet at this point on. I still don't know yet. No one knows yet. But a lot of people have said, if you want to rectify this game, make the game $40 and the season pass. Like I said, the season pass. Make them $20 total. $19.99. That's it. For all those 20 characters, $20. So that's a total of $60. You're gonna get away with it. Are they gonna do that? I don't know. Chances probably gonna be low in my opinion. Who knows? Even in addition is that the director for the game basically did respond to it and said, look, don't worry about it. The game's gonna be cheap, and mind you, this is probably representing only Japan, not yet outside of Japan. They said the basic game's not gonna be that expensive. I can tell you, and the DLC characters, they're not gonna be expensive. So you might say maybe they're in the right direction. Again, it's subjective. Why do I say that? Well, I hate to say this. The Lady Wada in the Wii U, he kind of said, "Oh, the Wii U is gonna be in a reasonable price that people will agree with the price," which is the basic was, I think, was $300, and the deluxe one was $350, and he basically believed that's the right price. Of course, you know what happened. It wasn't. Not even within 7 months, they had to do a corporate price drop, eliminating the basic, basically making the deluxe SKU to the same price as the basic. And you might say, yeah, it's good, for the consumer. Yeah, for the consumer, exactly, happy days. But the Lady Wada did said, and in a fiscal year, yeah, but when we did that, we lost a lot of money. So you kind of get where I'm coming from about it. So again, I don't know what good price is. It might be that, hey, the game might be $50. The base is $50, and the characters may be $30 for the season pass, and they'll say, well, that's sort of reasonable price, 30 characters or 20 characters for $30 season pass. Might as well, like in Street Fighter 5, 6 characters, but it's $30 for the season pass, or Mortal Kombat, or the games, etc., etc., etc. Again, who knows? But at least as of right now, the director of the game and Arc System Work Universe basically are well aware of the situation. I don't know how they're gonna rectify this. I don't know what good news is gonna be. So we'll just have to wait and see. And like I said, either this should happen. The base game should be $40. The DLC season pass should be $20 to make it $60. So $40 for the base game, DLC season pass for $20, makes that $60. Or 2, delay the flipping game to December 2018. Forget about Evo, forget about the competitor. You get a bigger base who loves BlazBlue game, and you're doing the same problem that you did with Central Fiction. The reason people have said they believe this, they didn't put English dub. They wanted to be close to its release date from the Japanese because the competitor players were complaining. The gap was hurting them. I don't know about the one. So again, like I said, it might be going in the right direction. I hope so. But if it's not, Arc System Work Universe, screw you. So yeah, that's a little bit of the update. I'm not really too like, oh, okay, I forgive you. So we'll have to wait and see what the news is. The game's gonna come out in June the 5th, and I'm hoping this game actually has English dub. Again, one of these days I have to go back to this English dub. Why? But like I said, I've done a lot of these videos in the past. If I remember, I'll put a link. If not, there's a search. Yeah, that's all I can say. But again, hopefully this is a good news. I don't know. we'll just have to wait and see. So with that, thanks for listening.